Have you ever wondered why some video games become massive hits, while others, despite their potential, seem to fall flat? The secret often lies not just in the initial concept or design, but in the willingness of the developers to adapt, iterate, and improve upon their original ideas. Consider the case of Minecraft, a game that started out as a simple sandbox game and has since become a global phenomenon. Not content with their initial success, the development team at Mojang Studios continually added new features and improvements based on player feedback, turning a modest indie game into a multi-billion-dollar franchise. Or take a look at Fortnite, a game that was originally conceived as a cooperative tower defense game, but pivoted to a battle royale format when that genre began to take off. The developers at Epic Games weren't afraid to make drastic changes to their game based on industry trends and player feedback, and as a result, they created one of the most successful games of the past decade. Being adaptable in game development isn't just about reacting to feedback or trends though. It's also about being willing to revise or even scrap your own ideas when they're not working. The developers of Subnautica, for example, spent years refining their underwater exploration game, regularly testing new ideas and discarding those that didn't improve the player experience. And then there's Among Us, a game that languished in obscurity for 2 years before suddenly becoming a viral hit. Rather than giving up when their game initially failed to attract players, the team at Innersloth doubled down, continually updating and improving their game until it finally found its audience. The lesson from these case studies is clear. Successful game development requires adaptability. It's about being willing to listen to feedback, being open to new ideas, and being ready to change course when necessary. To summarize, the key points to take away from today's discussion are: adaptability is crucial in game development. Being willing to iterate on your original ideas can be the difference between success and failure. Listening to player feedback is a vital part of this process. Players can provide invaluable insights into what works and what doesn't in your game. Don't be afraid to change course if necessary. If something isn't working, be prepared to revise or even scrap it and try something else. Remember the stories of Minecraft, Fortnite, Subnautica, and Among Us. Each of these games became a success, not just because of a great initial idea, but because the developers were willing to adapt and improve their games based on feedback and their own critical evaluation. In game development, as in life, the only constant is change. Embrace it, and you'll be well on your way to creating a game that players will love.